guys, Victoria Family English. Welcome to another grammar video. Today I'll tell you about articles in English language. In English we have two articles. An indefinite article a or an, which is basically the same thing, and a definite article the. Let's take a closer look at the indefinite article a or an. First of all, remember that you can only use a or an with singular and countable nouns. Only singular, only countable nouns. If you're not sure, try to replace an article with the word one. And if it works, then you can use a or an. Let's see in which cases do we need an indefinite article. First of all, when we mention something for the first time, we use an indefinite article. For the first time. I have a friend. You don't know anything about my friend. It's the first time I've mentioned my friend in the conversation. So I'm using a or an. I have a friend, or you can try and replace it with one. I have one friend. Next case when we use an indefinite article is to say what something is. For example, it is a marker, it's a marker, or what somebody does. For example, I am a teacher. That's it. Next, we have an expression, a beautiful expression, exclamation, what a gentleman, what a wonderful day, what a great show. So with this expression, what a, use an indefinite article, what a gentleman. And finally, we use an indefinite article to talk about frequency. My friend Matt, for example, drinks coffee twice a day. So that means twice in one day. I have vacation twice a year or once a year. You have English classes twice a week. So, remember to use a or an only with singular countable nouns if it can be replaced by the word one in the following cases. When you're mentioning something for the first time in conversation, then to say what something is or what somebody does, in an expression, what a, exclamation, what a wonderful day. And to talk about frequency, twice a week, once a month, and so on. Definite article, the. When do we use it? We use it when we talk about something we've already mentioned. Remember my friend that I mentioned for the first time? I have a friend. Some friend, I don't know, you don't know what friend exactly. The friend is a musician. The friend, I use the definite article here because I'm talking about this specific friend who I mentioned before. So you can check yourself by replacing definite article with the word this, and if it works well, you know that you can use the definite article. For example, I have a friend. This friend is a musician. This friend that I talked about earlier. Also, we use the definite article when it's clear what we're talking about. For example, if I say the marker is red, you know that I'm talking about this marker, the marker. We also use definite article when there is only one thing. There is only one of something. For example, I'm looking at the moon. There's only one moon that we all know that I'm talking about. The moon, the sun, the earth, the internet, and so on. So when there's only one such thing, we use the. With places in town, we also use the definite article. Let's go to the theater. I'll meet you at the restaurant. And so on. So different public places in the town. And obviously with superlatives, we also use the. It's the greatest music I've ever heard. The best, the most beautiful, the earliest, the fastest, and so on. So remember, we use definite article to talk about something that we've already mentioned or something that is clear. It's clear what we're talking about. Then we're with only one thing, like the internet is only one, with places in town, different public places, and with superlative adjectives and adverbs. And obviously there are some cases where we don't need any article at all. First of all, it's when we're talking about something in general or something abstract. For example, lions live in Africa. I'm not talking here about any specific one lion or even a group of specific lions in particular. I'm talking about lions in general. Lions in general live in Africa. That's it. Next case where we don't use any article is with words like school, home, work, and church when they go after prepositions at, to, and from. At school, to work, from church, from home, and so on, we don't use articles here. For example, children are at school. No article here before school. Next, we don't use articles before meals, days, and months. What do we have for lunch? No article here before lunch. Then again with days, on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, etc. No articles. The same with months, in December, in February, in April, in August, all months. No article. And before the words like next and last, when we're talking about periods of time. Next week, last month, that's it. Let's meet next week, not the next week, because it's a period of time. Let's meet next week. No articles in these cases. And this is all you need to know about articles so far. Try and use them correctly. Take care and see you soon.